Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is February 15, 2016, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the economic calendar today, firstly, there is a U.S. holiday today, President's Day. It is a federal holiday, and as such, most of the markets in the U.S. Will be closed today and in observance of this holiday. So we should expect to see a little bit lighter day altogether. But nonetheless, the European markets are open and the Forex markets are open, so there is some trading today in the Forex market. So if you have positions left over from last week, still keep an eye on what's going on in the market. So today at 4 p.m. South African time, we have ECB President Draghi will be speaking. Much to say about what's going on with the Euro USD as it's hit its resistance level and now selling off a little bit. So let's look at that. Looking at the Euro USD here, we're trading at 112.23-ish level. On a weekly calendar, you could see it. On daily calendar, a little bit better as we hit this 14-ish level almost, and then we start off this sell-off. Now, I think we're just going to hit a new range, okay? I don't think we're breaking out and we're making some sort of a new trend. I think the market still is absorbing what's going on with the price of oil, and I'm not certain to say that the euro is getting that much better. It's just that the U.S. dollar got a little bit weaker across the board, and that has translated in the euro getting stronger. So I'm not so convinced that the euro is necessarily getting stronger, but we should expect, I believe, still trading in a trend between this 110 to 114 level. That's 400 pip range. That is an awesome range to be trading. So, my guess is we may hit 111, okay? That's my next support level to set that up, okay? That would be my next support level, 111-ish, 110.99. But I think we're out of this 106, 105-ish level for a while, okay? Unless we really breach this and make a correction. So that's on the Euro USD. Looking at the GBP Japanese yen, big correction as we hit a low of 160. And I actually mentioned this last time that I felt that 160 was a pretty decent place to actually pick it up if it did bounce down there. We breached this 163-ish level, 164-ish level right here, and now we're bouncing above it. So the question is this a dead cat bounce? Is this going to be a new trading range that we're going to be trading between? So we're at 165, right between 171 and 163-ish level. So it could be kind of interesting to look to see if there's going to be some continued momentum in this buying throughout the week. So I'd keep an eye on that. Looking at gold making a little bit of a correction after hitting a whopping 1260. I mean, this was, I said it was going to go to 1250, 1260, but I didn't say it was going to be that fast. So, this is really in response to what's going on in the U.S. markets, the Dow Jones being sold off so sharply, as gold is a haven as an investment for when the equity markets are weak. So this was to be expected in a way, yes, as we hit this 1050 level of our low back in December, and now we're, bouncing back into somewhat marginal and decent levels. Okay, we've been on a slide since 2011, and as you can see, we're now picking this momentum up. People are getting more bullish in gold. Maybe we'll hit 1350-ish level. At this stage, it's not that far away from 1400 even. It's only 150. But I should expect some sort of correction in gold as we're selling off here. The question is how much further we're going to sell off. So we have a few places we can revert back to. You got to go on a daily chart to see that. Obviously, 1154, 1100-ish level also is a big number to come back to. But it may just come back to 1178. So still, that's a 75-point retracement. But nonetheless, it's a little bit harder to say because we've been in very choppy kind of trading. So it hasn't really honored its support and resistance levels because it's just been selling off and quite weak. But this looks like it is a turnaround, and we should expect to see some sort of trend reversing itself on the upside. So I'd keep an eye on that for the next couple of months. Looking at the Dow Jones, obviously being closed today, but a big rally on Friday. Okay, we had this huge rally as we dipped down to 15,500-ish level again on Thursday, and we just took it from there. So we're back up to the 16,000. Again, my guess, my retracement guess is that it'll go back to about 17,600, 800-ish level in between now and March. March is really a mad month for trading. It's really a very volatile market for trading. So I would, I would suspect that we would, they would push this up higher before they would take it even lower. So, we're still in a bearish market. So I'm still bearish on Dow. So everything we're going to see here is just short covering. Looking at oil here, oil bouncing from its lows of 26.45 last Friday. This is, it's under 30 bucks. So, consumer goods are cheaper. The market's still getting used to the fact that that oil is so cheap. And, that's going to be quite an interesting ride, how that's going to affect the markets and how that's going to affect the economy. I think people are dazzled, and economists and the smartest among us are really dazzled by what to do with this price of oil, because it's not a, in essence, who will be benefiting from the cheap price of oil? Not always the final consumer. So there's a little bit of a deflation situation that could snowball into a much bigger economic situation. So, in general, you should know anything that happens drastically in anything in life is quite a shock to a system. So, with the price of oil going so depreciated over the past year, it is shocking to the system. So it's something we're going to have to look into. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.